It's Deadpool Negative. I'm back here with another review. It's type of Transformers, issue 28. We're still rolling. This will, let's see. It's funny how much, when I was rereading this for the review, how much pipe laying Robert Kirkman does in all his books. And how good he is at making the pipe laying not boring. You know, like Megatron may be crazy, he may not be. RC is becoming an ultramagnet, a Magnus, or is she? Miles Mayhem escapes, of course. And there's great character, there's good characterization. There's stuff that there's a bit with Spike and Carly, and I'm not really sure what role Spike and Carly have in the series anymore, unless it's joining G.I. Joe, which okay. But again, this is one of the best series on the stands right now, which is both a good and bad thing. I mean, look at this, again, beautiful, beautiful Dan Mora artwork. He's making me forget about Jorge Corona and Daniel Warren Johnson, which is saying something. But really, it's interesting how much of this issue, while it has action, it's really just about setting up the eventual conclusion of the arc, which I assume will be around issue 30. Because this thing has been released in 5-issue trades. I would definitely say that Mora is definitely using more and more of the cartoon as his reference. I mean, this particular headshot of Brian seems right out of the movie. I would like to know what exactly their plans are for MASK, Mask. It didn't really work out when they were in the other universe with G.I. Joe and the Transformers, so I want to see what happens here. Let's see. But again, like I admire, that's one thing you got to admire about Kirkman. He knows how to pace things, so they're rarely super boring. I may have a lot of other issues, like sometimes his climaxes don't work, his characterization can be off. But here, characterization is on point. There's a great conversation between Thundercracker and Soundwave, and lots of good bulkhead stuff, and not lots of good bulkhead stuff. But I love the dialogue he's written for him, and like Ultra Magnus going through an arc where he doesn't feel like he's enough. Giving RC a boost is kind of funny, you know. Because I was worried this book wouldn't really know what to do with her. I mean, she is a woman in a Robert Kirkman book. But another concept this issue it clarifies, I should say, because Bumblebee still hasn't come back, is that we are, I'm not going to say what happens, but we're introduced to the concept of permanent death. That's right, permanent death. Wow, death being permanent? Never heard that before. But in the very first scene, in the very first issue of the Johnson run, Starscream points his null beam at Bumblebee's head and blows it off, and his body's still just laying there in the arc. So I'm guessing if you really pulp a Autobot or Decepticon's brain, they die for real. In any case, again, good issue. Good, keep reading. I think there'll be more in the next issue that I'll have more to discuss. But just for now, I want to keep consistent with at least one book I buy. Talk to you later. Bye.